You know the city is like a child's nightmare, right?
Oh, yeah.
Especially at nighttime. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we're back with another episode of Gurren Lagann. Episode 18. How about you go and remind us what happened last time?
Yeah, so last time we came into the time skip where everyone was doing great in different positions of power. Some people were bored, there was children being had, and a marriage proposed. It was more of like a let's live together kind of thing, but I guess that's the same version between the
The implication is being made, but I mean,
yeah.
people use different words for it.
It was revealed that I might be the enemy because I'm the bad guy, because I'm the person ahead of actually counting the population
Well,
and forcing people to the surface.
well, yeah, there is that element of it. I mean, I would say antagonist, given the fact that we see that you're working for one end, but then there's this thing that comes from the sky that attacks and blows up the city, and the impetus is that it's not working for you because you don't know about it, and it's clearly an enemy. So,
Correct.
also, you haven't even gotten to the end of the episode yet. So,
Oh, it's true. And then at the end of the episode, the population does hit 1 million, and it's revealed there's a race of anti-spiral people, and we have reached too high of a spiral threat level, so now they're attacking whatever mech or machine they sent does get blown up, but it falls into fractals, which fall and explode over the city.
I mean, you skipped the whole Nia thing.
Oh yeah, Nia gets taken over as well, and is sort of like the messenger of death.
Well, she says that they've activated the human extermination program.
Yes, which sends the robot thing because they're anti-spiral people.
No, the robot thing happens earlier in the episode.
No, because it's the anti-spiral. Yeah, either way, it was the same
Please
idea.
educate me on the favorite show that I've seen 50 times. No, the thing happens earlier in the episode, and then Nia gets taken over, and she's standing in front of the hospital on the phone, and the episode ends with her in the being projected into the sky, saying that the human extermination program has been activated. So
Indeed.
the thing comes and attacks everything before that happens.
Yes, it does.
Because also, the episode doesn't end with them hitting 1 million people.
Nope.
They hit 1 million people, and then that thing appears.
Out of nowhere.
I know it feels like a lot of shit happened at the very start of the episode, because that's them introducing us to the post-time skip of everything,
Correct.
and then halfway through the episode, the attack happens. Or, sorry, oh god, his name starts with a D, and it's not coming to me. Him and the one black sibling have a kid, and that
Oh yeah,
puts it
I can't
over.
think of his name.
Yeah, that kid is the 1 millionth person on the surface, because your guy Rossio has been bringing everybody to the fucking surface to do the census,
Yep.
which Viral has been fighting against. But he gets arrested and gets introduced to this new concept that we have called court.
True.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's that. So, I mean, thoughts before we get in?
New threats, scary, curious about them.
Okay. Sometimes I get the feeling that you're like that admiral in the first Star Trek episode who just has the beep 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 beep. All right, let's go ahead and hop on into it.
Let's do it.
But before we get started,
Make sure that you hit the like button.
hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
Uncensored.
And uncut.
as well as some early access stuff,
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
And of course, the new opening.
Indeed.
where I don't exactly know how much has been shown yet. Because they do use a little shot. That's obviously one, but they use a lot of shots from the last season to imply where we came from.
Yeah.
The Garoppolo Squadron. Kimmy and Darlie. Landing inciting event. You.
Yeah, no,
Kamina. The end of last episode. Well,
I still think we might see the return of Kamina.
of course you do. And his dad cult. Sounds weird
no,
when you say
no.
it out loud like that, too. The dad cult.
Kamina's cult of dads is no longer a thing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they never were.
And I don't believe that.
I also appreciate that the answer you had, or the question you had last episode that you missed in the outro, was also in the intro. It's the problem of I know what it is, so you wouldn't know to look for it, but it was there.
This is the tale of a man who continues to search for his own path, even as fate betrays him.
But yeah, the next time on indicated that that question that you had was going to be in this episode anyway, so even if you missed it in the opening, still be here.
Indeed, and I'm pretty sure I will remember that question when it happens. Hopefully.
Attention, humans of Earth, hear me now. We, the anti-spiral race of the universe, have determined that humans have achieved spiral power danger level 2 and are a menace. We hereby activate the humanity extermination system.
Is that...
See? Right there at the end of the episode.
I will say again, the humanity annihilation system has been activated.
Is that our little princess? What's she talking about? Hurry! Pinpoint the transmission origin.
It's no use. It's using an encryption I've never seen before.
So find a way.
Whatever that means.
Where is Nia? That's exactly what I'd like to know.
She's not answering her mobile. Is that really Nia saying all that crazy stuff? That can't be her, can it?
Oh, it shut off.
But why did our screens turn off? We were just watching the sky.
Yes, that's what I said. Trust
Yep.
the friendly new government council. How could something wipe out the entire human race? Huh? You want us to compensate you for your house that burned? You dumb bastard! Don't you know the Gurren Lagann was fighting to protect the city? What is going on? It's chaos in here.
See, change in tone.
Provisions Bureau.
We went from
Yes.
fighting for our freedom to,
That's okay.
hey,
Nothing new for
my
our
house got
computer.
burnt down.
So what are all these calls about?
Sir, it would seem the citizens are nervous about that little declaration of war. Speaking to executives of the new government, Core Team Gurren members will go far in alleviating the worries of the general population. That's Chief Advisor Rossio's thinking on the matter.
I'm getting more gripes about smashed up houses than nervous citizens. Everybody's really attached to their new lifestyles.
Listen, we talk
Yeah,
real
call
True.
people who clearly don't give a shit.
Where is Rossio now?
Attempting to deal with the situation. Please leave it to the Chief Advisor.
In other words, keep us old-timers busy with all these calls. Sounds like a plan that smart-ass Rossi would come up with.
Yeah, Rossi, you smart ass.
Hey, I am a smartass sometimes.
It's a success. We've activated the biocomputer. Excellent. Good work. Now everybody leave the room at once. No one is allowed back in until I give authorization. Very good, sir.
Here we go.
Now then, this time you're going to tell me everything. Tell me all the secrets of this world. Wake up. Lord Genome.
Hell yeah.
Well, now you know what you're up to.
I'm clearly the good guy.
Nia, are you here?
Yep. It's clearly the good guy. Hey, Gramps.
Hey, Gramps.
Yeah.
It's clearly the good guy that resurrects the old bad guy.
True. You know, knowledge is power.
Yeah, the bad guys say that too.
Yeah, but they say it while like menacingly laughing.
Nia's never-ending cell phone message.
Yeah.
We finally found you, Supreme Commander Simon. Where do you think you're going?
Out of my way, gimme!
But Gurren Lagann's been ordered back to base.
Besides, all combat has been prohibited except by ground pearls.
The two of you were no match for that thing!
We could have beaten it by ourselves.
Also ordered by who? I'm literally Supreme Commander.
Back off!
I won't.
Yeah.
From your commander!
Gunmen dispatches fall under Chief Advisor Rossia's purview. Not even you can ignore the rules.
Well, there you go. Let's answer that one.
The citizens are incredibly worried.
It's funny how the entire military follows Rossiu, not the Supreme Commander.
If people see it flying around the city, well, then
See, I'm just trying to help keep order.
coming their way. That isn't something that you'd want to cause, Simon.
You sure can make a persuasive case these days, Dari. You win! Take Gurren back to base with you. I'll go off in Lagann. I won't draw any attention in this!
Commander Simon, wait!
Gimme, don't. No one can stop him when he's like this.
Swear.
I love it.
Wish he'd hurry up and
You're right. I can't take Gurren Lagann. Take Lagann.
Doesn't want them to change.
That's just him thinking of
Actually,
himself.
opposite. You know the city is like a child's nightmare, right?
Oh yeah.
Especially at nighttime.
Well,
Hey, Leite. Maken.
Simon.
So I guess you didn't come here either.
I'm really sorry. Wish we could have been more help.
Nah, that's okay. I just came by
The
on
old
off
mechanic
chance that she might have come
on the
here to see you
Daiguren.
guys.
Yeah.
Simon, is everything okay?
No.
They saw the broadcast?
Huh?
Nia's transmission?
Yeah, they saw it.
Don't you kids worry! Cause no matter what happens, we'll come up with something for sure! I don't know what this humanity annihilation system thing is, but it's nothing to worry about, I promise.
Almost pulled through in the past.
Yeah, this is Dean.
He seemed pretty depressed, didn't he?
Shame he's not a mecha. That we could fix.
So far, this is just a sad episode.
Well, yeah, 'cause the woman he proposed to just fucking went missing and he can't find her.
True.
Nia, where are you right now? Was that really you on that broadcast, Nia? Nia!
Not anymore?
Oh, she look like a baddie as an evil girl. I think it's just a heavy-lidded eyes thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I?
It has been 7 years since your death. Well, no, it wasn't you that died exactly. We were able to preserve all of Lord Genome's knowledge and memories as data, although we didn't go as far as reproducing his personality.
So you would dig up a coffin and drag out the corpse inside. You've an odd notion of fun.
We had no choice. You died without telling us anything. But this time you can't get away. Now tell me everything. What is spiral power? What is the anti-spiral? And what do these two things have to do with humanity?
I've been looking everywhere. Where have you been, Nia?
Yeah, we don't need to know that.
Indeed.
I have been in a place unknown to you. Because now I have learned.
Learned what?
I have learned that you and I are completely incompatible. The spiral nemesis will bring about the destruction of this universe. We anti-spirals exist to prevent that from happening.
We're the bad
Or
guys.
something? I understand you even less than I usually do.
Simon, the core drill that you carry with you is the very symbol of the spiral nemesis. Its power, the spiral power, will destroy the universe.
Spiral power is the energy of evolution. Life forms with helical DNA, galaxies in spiral shapes. Spiral power amplifies them to infinite levels as it does all things. That is the underpinning of this universe. However, a group appeared who feared the effects of spiral power. That group is known to us as the Anti-Spirals. My original body, Lord Genome, was once a spiral warrior who fought the Anti-Spirals in order to protect the galaxy.
Spiral Warrior?
Lagann, the Templin, even the gunmen, they were originally weapons used to fight the Anti-Spirals.
Wait, are you telling me that Lagann was also a...
Exactly. It was one of our most powerful weapons.
That we buried in the dirt,
It's
I guess.
a war machine,
Yeah.
which can control any mecha with which it combines. Though I sealed it underground, it was found by humans. Fate's hand at work again.
I don't understand.
Probably should have expected that when I
If you were
put
once
humans
a spiral
underground
warrior,
too.
Then why would you subjugate humanity?
Yes.
And force us to live underground?
We had lost. The spiral races were left with no choice but to flee to their various homeworlds. Earth is one such world. After the Anti-Spirals conquered the galaxy, they installed spiral lifeform annihilation devices on any world where they detected a spiral lifeform signature. When the above-ground lifeform population exceeds a set limit, the device then activates.
And so that's the reason you drove all of humanity underground?
Got it.
You will of me, but I was trying to preserve humanity as a species. I did this by
Kept you all
maintaining
hostage
a bare
underground,
minimum population
because I'm the savior of
Why
humanity.
didn't you just come out and tell us all this? Why did you use force to repress us?
I had
You wouldn't have believed him.
foolish life forms driven by the spiral instinct blindly strive to reach the heavens. Words and reason aren't sufficient to curb that drive. The only thing that can is fear. Even so, you rebelled against me. With 1,000 years of idleness and boredom bottled up inside of me, my will was weakened and no longer strong enough to restrain the restless ambitions driving spiral instinct. No. Perhaps your little insurrection simply made my blood boil.
That is the terror of spiral power. Not even Lord Genome could resist.
Two different explanations being given at the same time.
Yeah.
Crazy! I just won't accept that! How could me and my bros fight be the result of all that?
It's now been 7 years. How far has human civilization advanced and progressed in such a short time? Do you not find the speed somewhat suspicious? That is the potential of spiral life forms. The growing human population.
That moment when you write your own backstory, but then the GM's like, yeah, but your backstory ties into this other thing.
So we will destroy you before that can happen.
Yeah, no. If people try and come with a full backstory to me, I'm like, hold on one second. We need to chat. This is too much.
So please snap out of it! Nia!
That isn't possible. I am a messenger sent here by the Anti-Spirals, a virtual lifeform that lay hidden in helical genetic code, awakened when the spiral lifeform extermination system was activated.
Come on, Nia. Talk to me in words I can understand. I'm begging you. You never talked using words like this, remember? When you talked, you rambled, sure, you were incomprehensible, but you were warm and you were sweet and you were so... I can't explain it, but you know what I mean. You didn't used to be like this, Nia.
What you see now is the real me.
Please, Lord Genome, you have to tell me. What is
No,
the
it's more
humanity
like
annihilation system?
What does this system
if I
do
showed
to
up with 5
annihilate
pages of
humanity?
backstory, and you're like, yeah, I think I can incorporate that into the 30 pages of backstory I wrote for you.
Impact the Earth.
Yeah, yeah.
And that will be the end of it.
Remember that rocket we launched last episode?
Yeah.
The moon? Word of this must never get out to the populace. There'd be widespread panic in seconds. Lord Genome, this information is top secret. You are to discuss it with no one but me.
Ross, you! So this is where you've been hiding.
Don't enter without permission.
Dumbass! Who cares about that?
Or what?
Probe gunman has been destroyed.
What?
That ain't the half of it. Check out the TV.
Nia?
It's been running live for a few minutes now. She's saying that the moon's gonna fall.
Impossible.
Remember, this is a long time before that movie Moonfall.
It's hard to believe, but after what happened to the moon probe, who knows? Could it really be possible? We were driven underground because of some war.
Also appreciate Rossi wanting to hide all this information for everybody, and oh nope, it's already been broadcast.
The moon will become hell's
Yeah.
It's gonna come down on top of us.
It was too late. My worst fears are coming true.
Ah! What the hell? Hey, I've seen this guy before.
And shoots himself in the head.
Explain later. Let's go to the defense room.
It's ironic that the human whose genes contain the anti-spiral factor would be born into this world as Lord Genome's daughter. However, the defense system has been activated. I have become an anti-spiral, and I can never again be made human.
Aw, snap.
Ah, the two when they came from the moon.
Where are you going?
Hey, what's going on?
We already know the Grapple Squadrons can't do anything about these things.
That machine from earlier. That
Yeah.
codenamed Mugon.
Jimmy, Dari, move it!
That's right, we still got time for a transformation sequence.
Of course.
Simone, if you attack and aren't careful, you might cause another big explosion. We need a plan.
I'll come up with something while I'm fighting!
There he goes again.
Leron, have you been able to find any effective means of attacking this thing yet?
This is data we got from Gimme and Dari. It looks like a powerful energy barrier of some sort is erected around the body. That energy barrier neutralizes our attacks.
Well, that's easy. We'll just hit that thing with more power than it can handle.
We can't do that. You saw that huge explosion last time, right?
Sounds like
Yeah.
a Gurren Lagann playing though.
Comprised of explosive matter.
It does.
When the energy field goes down and it stops functioning, the entire body converts into energy in a split second.
You're telling me its molecular structure is that unstable?
That would make spatial transference easier, don't you think?
What the hell are those two talking about? Hey, don't look at me.
It's a miracle we
So-
could even pilot a mech.
So the way to stop it is to somehow destroy the energy by pausing time.
I don't know why you got there.
Because you'd have to do it in the split second between the barrier going down and the conversion.
Don't you think you've done enough damage already, you big jerk?
I'm sorry, did you want to live back in a hole in the ground? Shut the fuck up.
It's making things a lot worse. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, quit your whining. We have to halt their advance.
So I feel like the message so far from this season has been complacency.
Simone, wait a minute.
At least try to draw it out of
Mhm.
the city first.
We can't wait!
And everything burns.
Dari, shoot down all the fragments! All of them!
Roger that.
Roger.
I mean, if they explode on contact, then contact with anything, right?
True. I also love that the gun designs are just like, we're gonna take pistol but big.
I mean, that's how it is in Gundam.
And that's how it's done.
Now I get it. We just need to detonate them before they fall to the city. I knew Simone could do it.
Assuming they only come at us in pairs.
What do you mean?
If they appear again in large numbers, then that won't be a viable method. Besides, it'll have a bad effect on the people.
Man, just call it fireworks.
What's this?
This is all your fault! Just get the hell away from us!
It was bound to happen.
I said complacency.
Is this seriously what my fighting has caused?
They forgot the struggle, and now they're just used to comfort.
Everyone, remain calm! Please, just listen to your government!
Lagann! Those jerks are gonna shoot at us!
You're wrong! We have no intention of...
Uh-oh, Rossio.
Don't do it.
Stop that! Lower your weapons!
At the same time, fuck a crowd that starts throwing rocks. Also, I guess
No,
fuck
no,
the
no, no, no.
fuck the street sweepers who are leaving rocks in the street. By the way,
An injury's an injury. You should get it treated either way.
I'm certainly hoping that this unrest does not spread.
But it will. Human impulses catch fire and spread in the blink of an eye. Just like they did when we defeated Lord Genome. Only in this particular case, those impulses are being directed somewhere else.
Chief Advisor.
Yes, but not responding in that moment slowed down
That's how government
the descent into chaos.
The anti-spiral. Who in the world are they? Nia. What's all this about, Rossiu? Rossiu?
Supreme Commander Simon, I place you under arrest.
no.
Hell yeah.
Well, he said somebody has to be made responsible for this.
Yep.
And very clearly, you had a response to don't throwing a crowd of people throwing rocks. So, what was your take on Jesus' message again?
I think you know what? If someone's gonna take responsibility, it's gonna be the Supreme Commander.
Well, I mean,
Just
obviously
saying.
that's what's happening. As Rossio.
No, overall, I think it's a complicated situation. And I think humanity is overall fucked.
Well, my position was when the crowd started throwing rocks was that these are just entitled fucks that I could give shits about. Also, he just walked out, right? He just walked out and they started throwing rocks at him. It's like, one, he has a lineup of guards with guns, which looks like the most right-wing shit ever. You know you throw a rock and you're gonna get shot if this is what you think it is. So, why are you throwing rocks at guys who are wearing helmets anyway?
Well, it's the assumption before that, like we're already dead, so like what's the...
No, they were complaining about their houses being trashed.
Mm.
They weren't worried about the death message. They were just complaining about their shit.
That was before the second attack.
No, in the crowd. They said ours all destroyed is... Hold on.
You million apes, pray and ask for three things. Prosperity and... No. Now simply pray for survival. Next time on Gurren Lagann, we will survive by any means necessary.
Rossi is the thought voice now. No, in the crowd, when he is landing, they're shouting, "Is destroying shit all you're good for?" That's all they were complaining about in the crowd.
Okay, I get that.
That's why I kept saying complacency. They don't care about the struggle anymore. They care about how good their lives have been in the last 7 years. That's why we keep going back to all the inconsequential side characters, like the chief of the, something Hee-Haw. Not Hee-Haw, but it's like something like Niha village that they originally come from. Oh, they ate my steaks. That's how they got to be such big boys.
Mm-hmm. No, it's 100% set up for a rude awakening into realizing we need to get back in the saddle.
Well, I mean, that doesn't seem likely considering we are arresting Simone. And we just saw the next time on where it seems he's in handcuffs and in a courtroom.
It's true, but I think that courtroom is going to get attacked.
Also, the fact that it's Rossiu who's saying the next time on stuff. Considering he's been in charge of everything now. Has a whole room basically giving him a salute.
Well, that's what happens when you're the best.
Yes. That's what Rossiu approved in the first season when he did what? Was that thing that he did again that proved that he was the best?
Everything. He was the hero.
Of what?
Of everything. You saw it.
He wasn't even the only guy to leave his village.
Just saying.
Because that's all you can say.
It's true.
Hey, at least my guy so far has been a hero. He fought for humans. Other than that, he got his ass kicked, but I mean, what do you expect? That was literally the message he got in the end of last season. Oh, I didn't make you to fight people. You're just there to witness. Fuck that, I'm gonna still fight people.
Yeah, so now because of your guy and fighting for people, the population got too high and humanity is screwed.
No, you got it in reverse. Remember, Viral was actually fighting for people to be allowed to stay underground? Rossiu was the one who actually forced them up on ground to be in census. And Viral's message to Simon was like, these people want to stay underground.
I think you might have that backwards, you know?
You can't say you've got it backwards when my response to you was you've got it backwards.
Yeah, and I just did. I just did.
Well, I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying you can't. There's an agreement we have among debates of things you just don't do. Like, what if I responded to you and just said, nanny nanny boo boo? Like, what would your response to that be? Because it's agreed that after a certain age, we just don't say that anymore. But I'm rubber and you're glue, so therefore I win.
Yeah, no, it's a whole messed up situation. It's truly
triple dog dare you.
Royally messed up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all we have is really just the conversations from Lord Genome and Nia.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that last thought.
No, I thought something might have been forming, but it wasn't.
Well, that's the thing, is the show is very much base, right? Everything you see. There are things you can rewatch and get, but that's only because the show is very also emotional, so at least it was for me. But yeah, once again, I have been Theta, this has been Justin, we've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?